My name is Mike Knowles. On your left, just Singh. Names are backwards again. What's up with score words today? On your left, just Singh. On your right, Patrick Hoban. Patrick actually coming off of a game loss in his first round, so he actually 2-0'd his opponent, being on the draw in game 3. So, who else but the champ himself? Patrick Hoban. So, third blade into Broad Bull here. And it looks like Pat might not have a response, so Justin feels in the clear. Now, in Pat's hand, we have a... Oop. Got a lost intent there. In Pat's hand, looks like he has a Zephyros Elite. Yep, so the opening Zephyros not great. He's got a Barrage and a Tanky. The True Draco that's like cherries I can't pronounce. I believe it's that True Draco. So he's got a pretty powerful hand in raw power, but for going second, it's definitely not the best. Especially if Justin has some interaction. I don't seem to be able to see what Justin has. Oh, he has a Dark Hole, so that's gonna be a little awkward. Also, sorry we had to be a little quiet here and talk about the hands. We are very close to the feature match area this weekend, so try and keep things good. Yeah, so Hoban got a game loss because of not writing Masterpiece correctly in his deck list, which is why game lost last game. Our head just decided that it's very obvious what he wanted, even though there was an infraction. So he allowed, because he has to still play the legal deck, obviously. So Patrick is playing the Masterpiece, and he had a game loss for the deck infraction in round 1 of this top cut. So everything's good now, though, and we can continue. And yeah, Justin got a great board with his Trident, a Tornado Dragon, 2 face downs. He's definitely going to put the pressure on Pat. I don't see what Patrick returns. I didn't get to see what the last card in his hand was. 2 cards we didn't know about. It was a Terraforming and a Rat. Now, I don't know if Justin's holding the Dark Hole in hand, or he says he's holding the Dark Hole in hand. So he has like 2 real responses probably on the face down, which seems pretty good. I wish he was off the top 16. Didn't hit save. Top 8. Yeah, so the last round he lost game 1, went to game 2 on the play. This game he does not have the game loss, so they are in game 1 right now. Yeah, sorry guys, Twitch took a little bit of a dump with our upload, so you guys probably maybe staggered and missed the Tornado Dragon. It was between his normal summon, the Barrage, and the Tiger Moor trigger with the Rat that was on. So he got a special summon off the Rat, special summon off the Rat ability as an extra material, special summon off the Barrage, and that got him there. Yeah, Justin's handwriting, I said before, is impeccable. Probably the cleanest deck list I've ever seen in the world. And that includes printed deck list. Like, that deck list was just clean. Patrick being able to ditch that Zephyros, but not looking too good staring down this Tornado Dragon here. All right, here's a Barrage. Smash activation, Tornado Dragon. We'll see its own activation. But now that he's cleared the Tornado Dragon, he's going to see if he can get that Field Dweller resolve. All right, clear out the activation, Tornado Dragon, to specify. So he's going to ditch that True King. And so you're saying a little bit more usable in this board state. Now with that Zephyros, he's going to be able to get a second activation by returning it to hand. To use at a later time, of course. Yeah, Hoban's list is really weird, but Hoban apparently did choose to come to this event last minute and didn't even borrow cards. So yeah, George was very dumbfounded by all the decisions, but very happy, obviously, still at the same time. Alrighty. Oh yeah, sorry. The names were backwards because you had to flip the camera, so left is and left to raise. All right. But I switched the names on deck. You're correct. Thank you so much, Agent Side or Kide. Yeah, so he 2-0'd his top 16 because he had a game loss, so he had to win game 2 and 3. We'll see if that's the play here. We'll see. Yeah, no problem, Lexus. Do all the things. Yep. All right. Here's the Zephyros. Gonna take 400. All right. Field spell again. Let's get the Zephyros out of here, shall we? Or maybe the Garden Sign doesn't want it. Well, Justin, it didn't have a response the first time. He got a response this time. It's what Pat's asking him. And, oh, he does. He actually is going to activate an Ash now. When he was holding pretty well. Pretty disciplined hold. And now Pat's kind of tied up in his board state here. And he's just going to scoop it up. So Justin's going to take game 1. Very, very disciplined hold of that Ash in hand. Got to give him credit to that one. Of course, his board state was pretty insurmountable in comparison. Guys, let's take a look at this sideboard before we do get into the sideboard. Mind you, the ARG State Championships, State Championships, are next week. We had card fight last week, but next week is Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and Force of Will. Find out more information at argcircuitseries.com for where your state championship is being held. Exclusive mats for all the events, including this sweet Yokai Girl mat. We have everyone's favorite You Can't Play This Game hand traps, including the Ash that just locked up that game for Justin. Along with Cherries and Ghost Ogre. Speaking of Cherries and Ghost Ogre, let's get to these sideboards. So these are actually flipped because I did it incorrectly. So let me. Actually, I'll just keep them there for now. And just so the list on the left is Pat's. And the list on the right is Justin. So Pat has access to 3 Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, 3 set rotation, 1 Oracle Zephyr, 2 My Body as a Shield, 3 Dimensional Barrier, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Abyss Dweller, and 1 Zoodiac Tiger Mortor. On Justin's side, he has access to 3 Flying Sea, not Flying Sea, 2 Gamma Seal, a Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries of his own, an extra Ash, 2 Twin Twisters, 2 D Barriers, 3 Anti-Spell, and an Imperial Order. So I expect cards to be coming in most of the hand traps, and probably the Gamma Seals, considering he knows Pat is on this true Draco build, and the Gamma Seals will be very effective. Pat, on the other hand, I'm not sure exactly what he's looking to do here entirely. The D-Barrier seems pretty good against the pure Zoodiac, and maybe the My Body to have an answer against a Ghost Ogre, possibly. Although I don't know if he actually mains them. I can go check right now, actually, for you guys. This is Hoban's list. Let me find Justin's list. Yeah, so it just has the Ghost Ogres on the main board. So yeah, Rick and My Body seems like a possible do also here. While we're waiting still, we'll send you guys over to the challenge bracket we have, and I'll, if any of the mods, you'll link this in the chat along with deck lists. If you want to go look at them, please feel free to do that for me. If you guys want to get yourself on the ARGCS series Facebook page, let's take you guys over right now. Just a second, just actually getting some tabs and stuff out of the way. All right, take you guys over to this challenge bracket here. So we saw Gabriel face against Peter Tran in our top 16 feature match, and he won. He's now facing against Daniel Cunningham, seed number 9. Gabe will be on the play for every round of this event that he will play from now on. Willie Newsom, so I'm probably butchering that, I'm sorry, came in at seat number 4. He beat Norman, God, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. And this is against Kevin Cave, who took a win over Oscar, who actually was on the draw against Oscar. So good for him there. Mark Myatt won against Andrew Ferdella. He is seat number 2, and he is facing off against Avery. Avery beating Dion at seat number 7. Okay, it's not. What I'm saying isn't relevant to the match right now. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, and then we got Justin here, who will be Cameron.
Your choice.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Pat opting for the very obvious. I will play. I will not put myself in this match. We're very close to the feature match area this weekend. Very cramped room when it comes to setup. Thank you, Slot, for sliding in those deck lists for us. And Pat's going to pass having a drone Lockbird after the.
Sorry, no.
Yeah,
I will. I'm good. Because I already shuffled my hand. That's fine.
Yeah, Pat may be a little tilted here. Again, coming to the event last minute. So,
yeah.
A little freeform in this event. It could also be like a super bluff here. Looks his hand is so it's a field spell. He got a Droll and Lockbird. Or not Droll, as a Rusty lead. The True King. Or 2 of them, 2 True Dracos. Could say the rest of it. So just gonna get a Raptor here. And Justin, assuming, well, the Pat has hand traps, is going to play around them by not activating the effect. just tanking a bit on what exactly he wants to do here. And he's going to broad bowl whiptail. Whiptail. Cycle out for that hammer Kong in. And now that Kong's coming out. Try and protect some of our Zoodiacs properly if he's not going to put it into a Trident. Yep, looks like that's exactly what he's going to try to do here. Yeah, Justin showing a lot of good play patterns in this match. Yep, and he'll attack Quick Whiptail and get in there for the two. That's first damage. Sorry, we didn't reset from the last game.
No, you're good. I'm just waiting until you're done.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Patent True and our True Draco. So hand's a little big and clunky. See if he can pilot his way around. I don't know what was in Justin's hand still, so. Yeah, Hoban went first this game. He went second game one. He played Terraforming, got Droll Lockbird, and then just passed. So that's why he doesn't have any board presence. All right, Pat, what's going to be? It looks like it's going to be a Zephyros Elite hitting the board. Zephyros going to try to crash into that Trident, which will probably his hope is to either kill the Trident through battle.
That's fine. That's fine.
Or force it. And Zephyros going to get banished, which is not the way he wants that to turn out. Mostly because Zephyros is now dead when it comes to his second ability. Alright, he's going to summon him to the board now, finally. In the second main phase.
Whatever. Special back to water 1-on-1 from deck. Yeah.
Chat. Patrick paused for a moment to figure out the best way to order chain links, and then submits himself to the fact that it just doesn't matter, and he's just going to do all things. So the other two cards in his hand are the Heritage and the Diagram, so that should be able to make some spicy plays here. All right, he's gonna leave it the diagram now. Activate his diagram, and diagram's gonna resolve here. So there's the true king himself, the ultimate of the Dracos. Make VFD call fire? Yeah, definitely. Ugh. And now we're gonna play the Heritage.
Activate Draco.
All right, second ability of Heritage being activated. Here comes the true king himself.
I just want to check your blade. Huh? I just want to check your blade. Yeah, you're good.
So Heritage is gonna target his face down. And it's gonna hit a tanky. And I believe, as Patrick said, spells and monsters. Diagram can resolve. The Droll and Lockbird was a completely different turn. He's gonna set a card. The card he drew from the Heritage. I have no idea what the card was, so complete mystery going on here. But we're gonna start a Congo line with this detach. Still got that little rat that could just sit on the sideboard there. And there's that Gamma Suit we talked about during the sideboarding. All right, so Justin really breaking down these walls pack he's putting up. See where he wants to go from here, though. And so also the Brubble, we got a D barrier activation. That's gonna pretty much shut down Justin's turn. Alright, well, he's good tanky. Thin out for that next draw step. Mike's taking a whip tail to make things tricky with the banishing that happens during combat with that Brubble. Justin really going into the tank on this third tier. Search Gorilla, pop Diagram. Yeah. Best plays. Search Bear, pop Gamma Seal. If only. If only. We're just gonna activate. Oh, it's got a Raigeki in hand actually. So that's gonna clear the board on Pat's side. Meaning Pat's playing with the top of his deck plus the diagram. thinking about what he's going to do with that ability. He's going to get back to the True King. And just going to set a card in defense position. Oh, and a face down as well. And pass him. All right, both players. Now just looking at cards at the top of their deck to see what they get out of here. Pat being Diagram, True Draco on top. Just me, Double Tanky, Rat, Broad Bull, a face down monster, and a face down spell shot card. Pat's got to take a look at his opponent's deck. So getting a quite good look at what he drew there. See if there's gas. See if there's gas in this tank of Pat Hoban's. He hasn't done anything with the zoo engine, so once he sees the zoo and starts getting to resolve that, he'll be going off again all over. Looks like Pat might be moving to his battle phase here, and looks like he is. Attacking to that Rat, and Rat down.
Diagram.
I guess the Diagram second main phase. And there's Imperial Order for Justin.
So you take 7 during the standby phases, right?
Yeah, correct.
And that's going to really put Pat in a lot. Basically, Pat's just playing on top of his deck now.
It's 70, 30 to 67. Yeah.
But Justin able to now start using his extract again. Look for the best way to go about that. I'm trying to see if he's playing combination in this deck. And he is playing one combo, so also a card he could be looking to interact with getting into his grave and setting that up for some extra cards. Alright, he goes up into a Chakana. Justin tanking, and for just a moment, trying to do some combat math, I believe. All right, we're broad balling here. We're going to dig for an extra zoo. One thing we just in deck is we can see going through. He didn't open hand traps early, so he's got a lot of them he can dead draw into at this point. Not necessarily dead draw, but like not as optimally have, considering Pat is also playing on top of his deck, and already has established Draco on board. Tiger Warner. And I believe he's going to try to put the material on a Kong. Yep. Oop, and quick drop of the cards there, but quickly fix. Here's Dryden. All right, we got Dryden. Notably, Dryden able to pop this one on account of the fact that it was summoned back from the graveyard. So it does not gain the protection that it normally would. Pat drew a Ghost Ogre return. He's going to Ghost Ogre the Dryden to clear that off the board now that Justin is denied making a Dryden through free rank up methods, essentially. And would have to summon another level 4 to do so through normal XYZ methods. Zoodiac Ram I'm going to get in there for slight 400. Of course, Tenki's not doing much with that Imperial Order on the board.
You take 7, right? Yes.
So after taking 7, player totals are at 66 Justin, so 63 Patrick Hoban. We little over 27 minutes left in the round. Here's Bamboo here. Gonna do some bamboo things with the bamboo. And attacking it in the Kong, try to get that Kong off the board. Yeah, Cyclist are up. Just go to the ARGCS Facebook page, or one of the mods might be able to drop it for me. I currently can't this one, looks to do a few things also. What kind of response Justin might have to the fact that he's really tanking on here? But he's gonna let it go, so I can't get jerked. Hoban passes back. Just takes our 700. 159. Chad, did you see them make note of 700? I was looking away to do it myself. Okay, yeah, I got it right here. Just to be able to look for a way he can take out all the baboons that are going to be hitting the board. Take out this one plus one more. Leaving just a solo that he won't be able to XYZ with. So I think a Whiptail Dryden. Oh, and Dryden's going to let him banish the baboon. He's going to crash, suiciding into it though first with the Ram.
Someone told me that you don't get this. Yeah, you don't get it. I thought you did, but then someone told me yesterday you did it. No, you don't. So I don't. I mean, if you want to ask a judge.
If you want to ask a judge that's not sitting there. So we'll get you guys this text.
It's after damage calc effects, and then stuff that happened after that, the damage step, which would be baboon. So the damage calc occurs before that, so it'll be banished before you can actually recognize that it was destroyed. Cool. So you take 12.
And you heard there, Spat's going to take 12 here now. Drop another 51.
51 to my 51.
Although it's gonna be 51 for one long. Just gonna take 700 here. That's Pat notes. And go to 44. I don't think it was. I don't think it was so much that Pat didn't know how it worked as much of it was he just wanted to confirm. You know, you never want to throw away anything that could help you win a game. You know, if you're like, well, there's a slight chance this works, just call a judge. You know, ask a judge and get it rolling. You can't be penalized ever for asking a judge.
Take 7 again. It's my 3,000.
Actually, it was a dip on Twitch's end. We've been good all day. The internet here is the best internet we've ever had to stream off of, so it's been great. But every now and again, you know, Twitch will take a dive. Man, actually, that was a deep one. Wow, we dropped from 33 kilobytes per second to 638 kilobytes per second. Crazy. Alright, Pat sets the card, and gives it a go. So 6,700. Putting him to 37. It's not a fast clock, but order is clock. Oh, I was actually thinking about whether or not he wants to remove it from the board. Whether maybe he can handle the diagram and not risk getting blown out by damage here. Love you guys, chat. I love you guys a lot.
Still 3,000.
I said it's 3,000, so I wonder if he was lower than we had him at. I'll just put it up there for now. So he's going to Barrage of Cherries. And there's a Thoroughblade in the board now. Justin has a Droll Lockbird and a Dark Hole, which is why he chose to get rid of the Imperial Order. He could, off the search, be able to, or at any point, he'd be able to activate it to lock Pat down. Oh, there's another baboon. That's
Leaves it at 33. Yep.
not the best top deck for Pat there with that second baboon after the first one being banished. All right, Pat surveying the board. I don't even know if he got the C card or drew. Might just be taking the information first. We already know, so he's gonna set a card and pass. Just want to really make sure he isn't forgetting information that is relevant. Brad's gonna pop one of the extra tankies lying around. Looks like he's leaning towards a whiptail here. And yep, he's gonna go to whiptail and summon it. Listen, Cyber Chaos, man. It's all you got. It's all you got. You got to shovel something, all right?
Office. 13.
That's what?
13.
Pat's going to debury her.
17.
Bring him up to 300, giving him one more draw step, see if he can get anything good off the top of his deck.
Okay, Sim. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's right. My bad. Go.
Because his deck has no pathetic cards. Looks like it's a Thoroughblade. Ghost Ogre the diagram. And Patrick scoops it up. Justin Singh takes this match 2-0.
Yeah.
And we'll move on to the semifinals. I'm going to go see if our brag gets updated real quick, if we know who will be
I
playing.
think you should have changed.
So Justin Singh will be playing against Mark Mayat. Mark will be able to play in that match, see number 2. So what do you see who's going to be playing in the other semifinals? It'll be either Gabriel Molina or Daniel Cunningham, whoever wins that match, versus